Smacked him.
Center.
Dude, spot and stock.
A squirrel.
We just spot and stocked a squirrel.
B-dubs ain't got nothing on this.
Dude, this beats B-dubs by a mile, son. 10 out of 10, not even a question.
100%.
Not even, like, executed perfectly. Shoo! What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another video. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. We are at the ranch now, and we are gonna be doing a little bit of squirrel hunting, scope cam only, plucking them from the trees. So you guys have been loving the scope cam videos. You've been loving the squirrel hunting videos. So we came out. It just snowed a whole bunch, by the way, so that's why it all looks like this. It's a little chilly out here, right? About freezing temp. And we are gonna grab the 17 HMR. We got to re-sight it in because I think it's just a hair off. Just not a lot, but a hair. So we're gonna re-sight it in up here, and then we may or may not see a squirrel. We know there's a fresh nest over there, and we had not hunted on that side. Might give it a little gander down there. If not, we'll grab the side-by-side. We're gonna head over to the west side, which is where we've done some other hunting videos because we know there's more squirrels. Hopefully the ones we harvest don't have worms. We've shot 2 squirrels so far this year here at the ranch that have had some type of tapeworm. Kind of gross. So we don't eat those because we're not trying to die. So to guarantee successful catch and cook, we're probably gonna at least have to harvest 2. My goal today would be 3. And like I said, it's a perfect day. It's nice and calm. You know, we should be able to kind of sneak in the woods real quiet and sit and wait, and then here. That's it. Bam. Skin them up, cook them up, and get a delicious lunch cooked up. So that is the plan. We're gonna get some targets out, get them painted, get the pew ready, and let's get her sighted in. You guys stay tuned. Bam! There it is, folks. The old 17 HMR bolt action Walmart special. It's got the old rattle effect. So we don't know if she's quite sighted in yet. We've killed stuff with it, but it's been banged around a little bit. So what we're gonna do, we got a few of these little plinker targets, so that way you guys can hear it. I didn't even know I had these, honestly. I looked in the shop today for paper targets. I'm like, when the hell did I buy these? Ooh, I just painted that lens.
Did you?
Oh God, yeah. All right, we're gonna get this thing set out. We got 3 of them, this being the furthest one away. So we got one right here, that's the second one. See, that's about the size of a squirrel's head. If I can hit that from here, which I would guess that's probably 50 to 60 yards from the truck. I would even think probably 50, maybe even more, 75 maybe. You know, we're gonna be shooting them out of trees, so it's not like they're gonna be super far away, but that target's the size of a squirrel head. So if I can plink that, I think I can shoot a squirrel. I think we'll be all right. So this one will be, that's probably pushing, maybe not 100, maybe 80.
We're almost
getting
to 100.
I mean, 100 yards, hitting that at 100 yards, it's pretty impressive. Bingo. Bam! Ready to rock and roll, boys. All right, first little piglet. He's about at, I don't even think 30?
30.
Maybe 30 yards. Smacked him.
Center.
Smacked him. So is it not off? All right, number 2. This is the smaller target at about 50. Really?
What was that about? You swung it.
It's a touch high, but I'm also, you know, not perfectly stable. I mean, that's 2 for 2 on hits. All right, we'll go for the old 100. This hits, there might not be much adjustment needed. I thought it was off. That missed.
Miss.
So it's missing at
100.
Yeah, missing at 100, which odds I take a 100-yard shot, not great. Maybe what I'll do is I'll do the round one more time. I'll go short, I'll aim dead center again and see, you know, is my bullet, because it's high on that one, assuming it's rising as it goes out before it goes down. I don't know. 17 HMR is kind of a new caliber to me. I know there's certain pew calibers that kind of have a trajectory and some of them shoot flat. You would imagine this would be a pretty flat shooting pew, given the fact that it's not really, there ain't a whole lot to it. But we did in fact miss the 100-yarder. And the time that I used it, where I thought, hey, this might be a little off, I was shooting far. It wasn't the close shots. And we thought we were hitting low when we were shooting. Because weren't we hitting the tree when we were shooting the squirrel? You were hitting it?
I believe so.
And you aimed above its head just a touch, and then you killed it?
Yeah. He was also close, though.
Yeah, so this is true. I mean,
this thing might just be dialed in at like 50.
Yeah.
So like closer than that, it's a little high.
It shoots maybe just a touch high. I'm gonna go ahead and reload. We're gonna do one. I'll do one more round and see if I can hit center and center again. If that middle one ends up being a little high again, then we know it's shooting touch high. Shove that in there, give her the old. All right, here we go. That was exactly where I was aiming.
Smoked it again.
Let me try that one more time. It's a little higher right, but that's where I hit the last time. That was dead on, dude. So how am I missing that last one? There's no way. The trajectory's different.
You might be hitting some brush on the way there.
There is some brush. All right, I'll aim it just a touch high.
No, that went over it. You hit the grass behind it.
Really? I'll aim low.
Yep.
There it is. It's shooting high at 100. It's about dead on at 50. And it's dead on at 25. How does that work? That seems a little off, doesn't it?
I don't know. It's odd.
Dude, that thing's
you're
freaking
smoking
tag driver.
Yeah.
It's tag driver there, buddy. So if I end up finding a squirrel and we're missing, just aim low. But we thought yours was high.
We're just off, I guess.
One more for good measure at 50. I don't think I'll be shooting further than 50 unless I'm freaking just sniping them, which I might be. One more. Here we go.
Smoked it.
Yeah, that's another. Dude, those are.
Yeah.
Let's go check out the groupings.
groupings.
Yes, sir. I would go ahead and I'd go out there and say.
That's a dead
Dang,
squirrel.
I also just realized it is denting all that.
Yeah, those things probably aren't.
Those things are
rated
freaking
for that,
hot.
huh?
Them are hot rounds. All right. And this was the second one. This one's, probably about 50. I mean, just imagine rainbow and an arrow.
Really?
This would be a pretty far one, I would think, yeah. First and second, I think hit here. Because the first one hit there, and then I spun it, the second one. Those were the last two, though. I mean,
good.
they're touching, dude. Like,
At 50.
at 50. And now this was the old brush gun. And I aimed just right below it. And it ended up hitting pretty much center mass. I mean, I aimed, you saw, I was aiming here. Or potentially there, you know. My left and rights, I think, are fine. So it was whizzing over it, which is odd.
Mm-hmm.
You would think it'd be the other way around. It'd be shooting high at close distance, and then either way, I think we're okay. I'm not going to touch it. Worst case, just keep racking and spray and pray. We'll see you guys in the woods. Shoo! Just gotta be quiet, because we're squirrel hunting now, boys. All right, we made it to the frickin' Squirrel Palace. This is the west end, south end. Kind of to the west a little bit. But as you saw, she's still zeroed, okay? And I know you guys are hating on me saying, FLAIR doesn't know how to properly have a weapon because it's... Look, it doesn't go on safe because it's got a casing. I just don't want to see the comments about FLAIR pew discipline, okay? Now there's one in the chamber, now you go to safe. I just know how you haters can be. You always be hating and stuff. This is where we walk. This is where we shot a couple squirrels in the survival video. This is where we shot the couple squirrels in the Walmart 410 lever action video. We've seen a couple more as we've been hunting, so we know they're in here. On a day like today, there's no wind, though. None. It should be easy for us to hear them, but it's going to be easy for them to hear us. So we're going to have to go in stealthy, quietly, sneaky. I think we're good. Territory when you start seeing this. That's some squirrels tearing up the hedge apples. Once we start seeing a bunch of that, I see another one right here. Look at this. We got more right there. That's when you know you're in this right spot. Question is, are they in the tree sleeping or are they on the ground munching? We're about to find out. Right at the base. He's around the back of it on the ground. Is he on the ground still? He's on the ground. We found one. He was right here. Two of them fighting. All right, we gotta find. There's two. Gotta go find them. We'll come back for him.
Smoked him.
He's out.
Dude, how did we get that close to him?
Dude, spot and stock.
Stocked a squirrel.
We just spot and stocked a squirrel.
They had to be able to hear that through the camera. He was loud.
I've
That's
never
the coolest thing I've ever
I've
done.
never spot and stocked a squirrel, dude. We were way in the woods, and all of a sudden he just gets after it. Go, go, go. Crawled on the ground, got under the tree. Every time he would think we'd hear it, we'd stop. So then as soon as he would go, I'd walk.
Yeah.
Stop. I'd walk, and we got to us. All of a sudden, looking around, see his head pop up. Bam!
Dude, that was sweet.
The old squirrel spot and stock boys.
He must have been feeding or something.
Yeah, you guys comment down below. What gets him wound like that? He was mad about something.
Yeah, he was.
That was I
That's
never
so
had
silly.
my heart get going from a squirrel before. But it's like you can hear him. It's like being in a tree stand hearing a deer crunch. You're like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Except we're actually looking for squirrels this time. Most times it is a squirrel, and you're like, oh, it's not the freak.
Hey, we heard this one when we saw the other one.
Yes.
That was 150 yards.
That was
from here,
at least 150, 200 yards away. Spot and stocked and gave him the old headshot, baby.
Big fluffy. Holy.
Big fluffy. It's a girl too. Oh yeah.
Big old squirrel.
Right in the old neck. I aimed a little lower than the head just to give myself some forgiveness left and right. Because if it hit a little back, it would hit its spine. If it hit a little forward, it hit its head. So gave it the old neck shot, which still did the job, baby. So she was pissed. It wasn't even a boy. That was so she was.
I always thought it was the dudes who
They got
fight like that.
pissed.
Yeah.
So she was mad. I was even looking. There's a couple of nests. I was looking for nests in case if we bumped it where it would go. And I saw there was one above us. She was angry, bro. The old sniper. Fingers crossed you don't have tapeworm. That would be a doozy. You ready or what?
Oh, God, yeah. Let's see if we can find another one.
Jake's up. Yeah, I don't know why she was freaking pissed, but she was angry. We've never been over here before, so we're going to keep going this way until we hit something, and then we'll end up shooting down back into the valley and try to circle back with the one that we saw and hopefully to at least get two down. So Jake's up to bat. Give her the old wham bam. Look at that. You got squirrel, coyote. The old 1-2 punch. Well, we haven't seen any. We've been walking for about 10 minutes. We're gonna head back south, trying to find that one that we saw earlier. We're back where we first saw the first one. He's nowhere to be found. We think he's probably up in that nest right there, but he has not come out. See all this hedge right here. Nothing. Phew! All right, well, big rip. We ain't seen another squirrel. I think they knew. They knew we were up to no good with that
They
bad
were
boy.
on to us.
Yeah, so we're gonna head out. There's plenty of squirrel activity. There's definitely still squirrels in there, but once we shot, it seemed like they all kind of took off. So we are gonna head back towards the cabin. We always see squirrels near there. So I think we'll park at the cabin and we're gonna walk. There's a cabin plot that we can go down by. There's some nice hedge trees next to the cabin, some tree rows out there. So we're gonna go there next. If that doesn't work, we'll find a new plan here. But I mean, at least we got one But like I said, I'm concerned because I think we've shot 4 out of here, and 2 of the 4 have had tapeworms. So assuming this guy has it, he's inedible, which means we don't have a catch and cook, which means I'm hungry, which is not good. So see you guys to the cabin. We made it, boys. Let's go find us a squirrel. A far shot.
Yeah. I missed. Rip.
I lost him. I never saw him again, but
Oh, he was up in this.
I was trying not to push him.
Down. He went through here. He never stopped.
Rip.
Rip.
Well, you can see in the scope cam, Jake aimed a touch low, which is good. That's what he should have done, because when you guys remember when we were sighting it in, that was probably close to 100 yards. It's pretty far. So we watched the footage and we're like, was the gun on and you hit low, or was it off like we thought it was? It's not really off because it's on, obviously. Does that make sense? It's on, but it's off. Because I hit one and I hit the targets, but remember that far target, I had to aim low in order to hit it. So he aimed at the bottom of a chin, going for the dome shot, and we don't know where it hit. And then he freaking skedaddled. I don't know. You guys, how do you fix that? Maybe you can't, because if you adjust it, then you're going to mess up the close shots, right? Which, like the one I took today, was like freaking 20 yards.
We couldn't get any closer to that guy. He was just in there looking.
Yeah, he would have taken off.
Looking at us.
You would think with a rifle, you could shoot him at 20 or 200, and there ain't a whole lot of adjustment there. You guys will let us know. Is it normal for, I mean, basically the bullet's going to have to be coming out and then rising, right? And to technically, you know, do the thing. Yeah, we don't know. Anyways, we're going to keep walking. We saw another one. This isn't where we plan on. The cabin's like way over there. We're on the other side. Actually, in fact, this is where the old high fence used to start. I have not been right here since we took the high fence down like 2 years ago, but there are squirrels freaking everywhere. So fingers crossed we're getting an opportunity, and hopefully we can get within 50 yards of that guy and get him down on the ground. Stay tuned. All right, well, we saw like 5 more squirrels, but good Lord, buddy that got shut out and missed must have told the whole county, because we'd get within 400 yards of a squirrel and he, see you later, Rick, flying. I mean, like running like you shot at him, and I have a hard time believing they even seen us. So
they're just running.
They're running.
They're just running.
Yeah, we walked a lot, dude. Walked about half the ranch today between the 2 spots. Like I said, we've seen plenty, but they're starting to outsmart us as we shoot more and more. The smart ones are the ones that are living. They're educating the dumb ones. But we got 1 squirrel. Fingers crossed it don't have tapeworms, and we'll be eating good tonight. Stay tuned. Shoo! Look at this guy. Well, you guys are only going to see the rest of this on Uncut. It's going to be the moment of truth, though. If you want to see whether this little guy right here has worms or not, you have to go to Uncut. Otherwise, we're going to get her cleaned up, skinned up, then we're going to get to cooking. So stay tuned. Shoo! Look at that nice squirrel. Look who showed up. It's like clockwork with him, but he's like...
Big squirrel guy.
Squirrel?
Smell it.
I'm in. So, you can tell, you might be thinking, well, don't the quarter mean it has 4? When I shot the one in the head, it entered here, went out the neck, and blew out that shoulder, and there was really nothing left. So the old 17 packs a punch on the way out. Pretty much discarded that sucker. Got the glands out, that's important, and we had this thing soaking in some Tender Quick, some water, some Worcestershire. I think that was it. Maybe some hot sauce.
Mm-hmm.
No,
A little hot sauce.
For like 4 days. So it don't smell like nasty squirrel anymore. Now we're gonna try something different. Have you even heard what we're doing? Well, I guess you assume. I had Banjo buy this. So we're gonna Instapot this sucker for 20 minutes to get it tender. Put it in cornstarch like we do frog legs, and some seasoned flour, like real light batter.
Yeah.
Just until it's just barely golden crispy.
Okay.
Take them out, throw them in there,
Yeah.
give them the old sauce. We're gonna have Buffalo Wild Wings squirrel legs. That is what is on the menu today. So, opening up the Instapot, we got our squirrel. Bam. We're gonna do that. We're gonna throw some Worcestershire sauce in there, a little bit of barbecue, since we are gonna be doing barbecue anyways. Throw that in there like yay. Bam's gonna dump a little bit of that, and I gotta get some water. Look good?
Yeah.
That look, you got it done right?
Yeah.
And some water. Oh yeah. Beautiful. Going to lay that guy down. Now they're all covered up, and we are going to throw them in the Instapot, which should make it nice and tender. Meat stew. Really? Oh, but that.
Yeah, plug it in. There you go.
There it is.
Who's just cooking eggs in here?
You know, cake. Imagine making a
I'd
birthday
make a
cake.
cake in there.
It might be pretty good.
Yeah.
Meat stew, 20 minutes, like it already knows. Don't touch it. It's gonna self-pressurize, cook for 20 minutes, probably take another 20 minutes to depressurize. We're talking probably 40 to 45 minutes. Should be somewhat tender. Then we're gonna flash fry it in some oil. You guys stay tuned. Shoo!
Smells good.
Smells like some barbecue squirrel.
Yeah.
I mean, you could probably eat it as is. We let it marinate post-cook for 44 minutes. I wanted this sucker to be tender, extra tender. So, we need to dry this bad boy off. You got that. Get your towels ready. And we're going to try something we've never done before. Buffalo Wild Wings squirrel. Probably no one's done it. And there might be a reason. Or we might be trendsetters.
What are you looking for?
What's a man got to do for some tongs? I'm trying to get burnt out here. All right. Oh. Dude, it's pretty much fall off the bone, Banjo.
Yeah.
Look at it. It's literally coming off.
Might have some boneless wings.
Dude, it is literally... Oh my gosh, it is so... Yeah, that came off. Dude, it's tender.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. That is like... That's literally fall off the bone.
Is there a lot of meat in there, or are you just kind of...
I don't know if that one... That one might have just gave it the old shrink job. Dude, that's like... Look at this. Whoa.
Really?
Whoa. Look out. That's good, dude. Just as is.
Do we need to do all this?
No, probably not. I mean, that's...
Dude, the barbecue flavor in there.
It's look at this. Look, it's pulled squirrel minus the hair. Minus the hair. Dude, that tastes like pulled pork.
Yeah.
I like exactly like pulled pork.
You never know that's not pork.
It tastes like pulled pork sandwich. If you
Yeah.
shredded that, pulled
Yeah.
pork sandwich.
You just need,
That
like,
barbecue's a deal.
We need, that's good. We need like 40 squirrels to make like a sandwich.
Yeah,
though,
yeah.
but-
You need a lot. All right. Well, we might ruin this. We might.
I don't think so.
Do you want to eat one right now?
I might.
too.
Well, I'll leave this little guy. Dude, it's so... Look how tender that is, bro. That is wild. I've never seen that before. All right. We're going to try it on the big drummies. So we got some cornstarch. That'll help kind of dry it all out, get it crispy. So we're trying to go in for a really quick, crispy flash fry. Look at that. It is almost coming off the bone,
Yeah,
Banjo.
that's crazy.
Go ahead and set that in there. Go ahead and throw a little bit more cornstarch on it. Look out. Go ahead and cover him up. Like I said, that's... Oh my gosh, dude, it's about to fall. It's about to fall off the bone. It's getting crazy. Okay, so my idea for the wet was barbecue sauce, but I thought barbecue sauce might be too like thick and sugary. So I thought about this might be too watery too. I don't know. This could be a totally... We might have should have just stuck to the barbecue, but probably too much water.
Too much water.
Look out, hang on. All right, let's try just that. So this is gonna be the wet. More barbecue. This can be a barbecue feast here. That's better. So that's about like hot sauce consistency. Okay, so that's done. You take your squirrel that's been dried out and you throw it in the wet. Oh, perfect. Just a light glaze. Then you've got flour and we have smoky. This is gonna be barbecued.
Yeah.
Barbecued. Smoky barbecue. like that. I might get a little all meat in there as well. Just got a little bit to ration it here, but just add a little bit of that salt. There it is. All right. Flour concoction. It doesn't need to be crazy because you're gonna sauce it, you know. So you ain't gotta get too wild with it. You know, this is Wild Wings. And you go ahead and set that bad boy in there. Go ahead and cover them up. Oh yeah. Give them the old pack. Gently give them a shake. That bad boy's ready for the fryer, Banjo. All right. We're gonna go ahead and get this guy. He's gonna be primed. He ain't gonna be doing it quite yet, but he's gonna be primed. So same deal. Go in. Look out. Go ahead and, yeah, throw a little bit on there. There it is. Go ahead and cover him up. Knock it off. Bam, bam. Who's your daddy? Like that. Go ahead and flip it. Coat it. Millie, where'd you get Chick-fil-A?
What the?
Where'd she find Chick-fil-A? All right, go ahead and shake it. Boys ready for this moment? Into the hot grease, super hot grease. Yeah, I'm gonna save that one. That's your appetizer right there.
Naked.
A little naked action. Man's always about all that. Why do we never think to cook it in barbecue sauce?
I don't know.
Like
Game
that
changer.
is so good on so many levels.
We did use the whole bottle almost, so it should be
For one
barbecue.
squirrel.
It should be pretty barbecued, I would think.
Actually, 3/4 of the
Here we
squirrel,
go,
not even a
boys.
full squirrel.
Dude. Barbecue pork. Barbecue pulled pork. That's the best squirrel I've ever had in my life. By a mile.
1000%.
By a mile. Oh my gosh.
Unreal.
That is good. All right, you gotta try some.
Best squirrel you ever had in your
Best
life?
squirrel I've ever had in my
Yeah.
life, hands
Okay,
down. Look how
that's
tender
falling
that is.
apart. Pulled pork.
It just tastes like pulled pork.
There ain't
Really
fat.
good,
Like,
Yeah.
really good pulled pork.
Yeah, like really good pulled pork.
That's fire.
Yeah.
That barbecue sauce is the deal.
Yes.
That's fire.
That is so. And the last time we cooked it, it did not get that tender. Letting it sit for that 45 minutes, it's hard to be patient.
Yeah.
but it's worth it. Look at them bad boys. Getting pretty close. Give them another 30 seconds or so, and then we got to get another bowl. And you got to toss the meat. Here we go, boys. Got the old fry going. Shake it off. All right, give them the old sauce. Oh yeah,
You tell me when.
that's perfect. You spin them. I've seen them do this at beat-ups one time.
Really?
Gave them the little spin. Oh, yeah, you know, yeah, you like the. Is that not what they say?
No.
Okay. How's that make you feel?
They look good.
Do the wings look spun?
I think they're wet.
They're right there, ladies and gentlemen. Is Buffalo Wild Wings Squirrel Edition right there. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Can't be bad, right?
What if naked's better though?
Naked is gonna be tough to beat, man. Like just
Pretty good.
tender. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That beats every other squirrel recipe I've ever done. Fried, out of the question. What did we do the other day? Noodle soup, out of the question.
Yeah.
This is the deal. Oh
I
yeah.
feel like you're gonna get lit up in the comments for using a fork
Yeah.
with your wings.
It's a chicken wing.
I didn't want to like get all up in it. We gotta share, you know.
Right.
You can get up in it.
Nah.
Oh my lord.
B-Dubs ain't got nothing on this.
Dude, this beats B-dubs by a mile, son. No way.
The fry, the crispiness of
You
them.
can buy that little nub
I was,
right in the middle.
I was gonna say I'm gonna grab this guy's cankle right here.
This might beat. I don't want to say it. It might beat frogs.
It's damn close, boys. It's damn close. I'm gonna get in there. Ready? Oh my god.
Unreal.
10 out of 10. Not even a question.
100%.
Not even like executed perfectly. There's nothing that you could do. I mean, besides adding some ranch.
I don't know if this is squirrel.
Dude, it don't taste like it. We had it sit in water and tender quick,
Morton's.
which made it tender. That also probably helps.
Yeah.
For like 4 days and some Worcestershire.
Unreal.
And then we cooked it for 20 minutes. Let sit for 45. I know that's
And
a
then
process.
deep-fried it.
And then deep fried it. I mean, he got cooked 4 times. That is, I'm gonna say top 3 meals we've ever made.
That's a bold statement.
Dude, it's only because it's squirrel.
Yeah.
You know, like,
Yeah.
best tasting across the board, maybe not, but taking something that, in my opinion, can be rather tough, rather chewy, and making it a filet mignon tender chicken wing.
Like it's up there with that beaver when we had our
Yes.
best beaver.
Yes. That one's got to make the cookbook.
Yep.
That is delicious.
That's front page.
Front page of the cookbook.
Yeah.
You grab that sucker and you shove them in your mouth, and you tell me what goes through your head. Banjo's just a house in the other guy. he just cleaned the whole wing right in one go.
The best squirrel I've ever eaten in my life.
It's amazing.
That tastes like, I don't know how you did it too, but the coating tastes like B-dubs' coating.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. Everything about it tastes like B-dubs.
That's
like,
amazing.
B-dubs.
It is
You
so
didn't even
good.
go in for the little fillet part.
Yeah, you
The old
got it. Go
calf.
for it. Go for it. Let's see it.
Oh my god, that's
So
out of this
good.
world.
It's unreal.
It's like butter soft.
yes. That is
Amazing.
10 out of 10?
10 out of
That's
10.
10 out of 10.
Best thing
Everyone
we've made
vote 10 out of 10. That's one of the best meals we've made. We've had squirrel now. This will be the third time this year, and this knocks it out of the park. It's a heck of a process. You got to have about 4 or 5 days. And I don't know, the tender quick thing maybe could have been a day or two, but it might have contributed to why this thing is falling apart.
We need to get like 10 squirrels now.
Yes, we got to go harvest. The problem is half of them got worms, so we got to figure out that situation first. But that's amazing. If you guys harvest a squirrel, trust me, you got to throw it in some water, some tender quick, and some Worcestershire. You probably don't even need any of that stuff, but just let it soak for a couple days. Make sure you get the glands out. Put it in an Instapot. You have to have an Instapot. Crock-pot would have taken too long. Put it in there for 20 minutes and let it depressurize for 45. Take it out, and you can eat it just like this. And I would say like you could toss this in barbecue sauce.
Yeah.
And you'd be there. That's a totally different feel, though.
I'd shred this and put this on a sandwich.
Yeah,
with
I'd
some
say that
barbecue
tastes like a
sauce.
barbecue joint version.
Yeah.
That's straight up Buffalo
Straight
Wild
up
Wings.
squirrel wing.
Yeah,
That's
fry.
it.
Yep.
That is the deal. Well, hope you guys enjoyed today's video. We may or may not have just made one of the best meals that we've ever made. Squirrel Buffalo Wild Wings. Absolutely fantastic. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Catch you in